Welcome to Smiley Toon TV, the place where creativity meets joy. We explore fascinating ideas, ignite your imagination, and spark positive thinking, all with a smile. Ready to embark on a fun journey of discovery? Let's get started and fill your mind with happiness and inspiration. Mindfulness meditation for anxiety relief. The calm cloud. In a bustling town where the noise of traffic blended with the chatter of people, there lived a girl named Lila. She was a dreamer, often lost in her thoughts, but the world around her was relentless. School pressures, social expectations, and the weight of her own aspirations pressed down on her shoulders like a heavy blanket, making it hard for her to breathe. Anxiety had become a familiar shadow, lurking in the corners of her mind, whispering doubts and fears that clouded her clarity. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky in hues of orange and pink, Lila found herself sitting on her bedroom floor, surrounded by textbooks and unfinished assignments. The weight of her worries felt insurmountable, and she longed for an escape, a moment of peace. It was then that she remembered an article she had read about mindfulness meditation. The idea of finding calm through visualization intrigued her. Perhaps she could create her own sanctuary, a place where her worries could dissipate like clouds in the sky. With a deep breath, Lila closed her eyes and began to imagine a serene landscape. In her mind's eye, she saw a vast, open field, lush and green, stretching endlessly beneath a brilliant blue sky. The air was crisp and fresh, filled with the scent of wildflowers. She envisioned a soft breeze brushing against her skin, carrying away the tension that had settled in her muscles. As she focused on her breath, she felt her heart rate slow, the chaos of her thoughts beginning to quiet. Lila pictured herself standing in the middle of this field, surrounded by gentle hills that rolled like waves. Above her, fluffy white clouds floated lazily, their shapes shifting and transforming, inviting her to join them. With each inhale, she imagined drawing in the peaceful energy of the earth, filling her lungs with calm. With each exhale, she visualized releasing her worries, watching them drift away like dandelion seeds on the wind. The more she practiced this visualization, the more vivid the scene became. She focused on a particular cloud, larger than the rest, that seemed to beckon her. It was soft and inviting, a perfect cushion of tranquility. Lila took a step towards it, feeling lighter with each movement. As she approached, she noticed the cloud shimmered with a gentle glow, radiating warmth and comfort. She imagined herself climbing onto the cloud, sinking into its softness, feeling cradled and supported. The moment she settled in, a wave of warmth washed over her, melting away the tightness in her chest. In this space, Lila began to explore the power of her breath. She inhaled deeply, counting to 4, holding for a moment, and then exhaling slowly, counting to 6. With each breath, she felt her body relax further, her mind clearing as if a fog was lifting. The worries that had once seemed so daunting now appeared small and distant, like tiny specks on the horizon. She realized she was floating, weightless, drifting above her anxieties, observing them from a safe distance. The cloud began to move, gliding through the sky, and Lila felt exhilarated. Below her, the world transformed into a patchwork of colors and shapes, each representing a different worry or fear. She spotted her schoolwork, the looming deadlines, the pressure to fit in, and the fear of failure. Instead of feeling overwhelmed, she smiled as she recognized that these were simply passing clouds, temporary and changeable. The more she breathed, the more she understood that she had the power to let them float away. As she sailed through the sky, Lila began to visualize herself letting go of each worry. With every exhale, she pictured the cloud carrying away her fears, dispersing them into the vastness of the atmosphere. "I am safe," she whispered to herself. "I am enough." The words echoed in her mind, reinforcing her sense of self-worth. She felt the weight of her anxiety lighten, replaced by a sense of empowerment and clarity. Time seemed to lose its meaning as she floated on her calm cloud. The world below continued in its frenzied pace, but she was untouched, suspended in a space of serenity. She began to explore the beauty of her surroundings, noticing how the clouds danced and twirled, each movement a reminder of the fluidity of life. She realized that, just like the clouds, her emotions were transient, constantly shifting and evolving. With newfound strength, Lila decided to take a moment to reflect on what she truly wanted. She envisioned her dreams and aspirations, allowing herself to feel excited about the possibilities ahead. Instead of feeling burdened by expectations, she embraced the idea of growth and learning, understanding that mistakes were simply stepping stones on her journey. The cloud wrapped around her like a warm embrace, nurturing her spirit and reminding her that she was not alone. As the sun began to rise on the horizon, painting the sky with soft pastels, Lila felt a sense of gratitude swell within her. She had discovered a powerful tool within herself, a way to navigate her anxiety through mindfulness and visualization. With each breath, she had learned to cultivate calm amidst the chaos, transforming her worries into wisps of clouds that floated away with ease. When she finally opened her eyes, the world around her felt different. The clutter of her room remained, but her perspective had shifted. She took a deep breath, feeling lighter and more centered. Lila knew that she could return to her calm cloud whenever she needed, a sanctuary she could create within her mind, a place where she could always find solace. With this realization, she smiled, ready to face the day with a newfound sense of peace and resilience. The calm cloud would always be there, waiting for her to return, a gentle reminder that she held the power to float away her stress, one breath at a time. Thanks for tuning in to Smiley Toon TV. If you enjoyed today's journey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to keep the smiles coming. Drop your thoughts in the comments, and let's keep this adventure going together. Stay positive, keep smiling, and let your mind wander.